Hello.
It's me, girl. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to make this video. You guys know I pride myself on being as positive as possible. I try to emulate that on my page. I'm always trying to send out love and positivity from me to you like that. I also think it's very important to be real sometimes, that not every single day is sunshine and fucking rainbows. I have been really down
No, it ain't.
the last week or so. There's been a lot going on. It's been really cold here in Texas. We had a death in the family. My car broke down. It's in the shop. My kids are sick, which means in turn I'm sick, and all of this shit is going on. Good morning, Shardy. My kids are sick, which means in turn I'm sick, and all of this shit is going on. I've had a hard time just like getting out of bed and like taking care of myself and doing the things that I need to do. So today I've decided to just give myself the day. Okay? I'm giving myself the day, and tomorrow is going to be better. Tomorrow I'm going to get back to living my life, and I do think it's important to give yourself the space to feel your feelings without sitting in them and letting them take you over. Does that make sense? Because yeah, my car's in the shop, right? At least I have a car to have in the shop. But I play so mean. Front line, I'm protecting the team. John Madden, yeah, I'm over the scheme. Dream chasing, I've been chasing the dream. Paper chasing, I just made it my thing. It's a transportation, even if it's in the shop right now. It's a transportation, even if it's in the shop right now. And yeah, my kids are sick and I'm sick, but at least we're not admitted to the hospital, and we have the luxury of being able to recover at home because we have a roof over our heads and we have food and we have the minimal things that you need to just live and survive, right? I gotta stay in gratitude at the same time that I'm wallowing in my sorrow the last couple days. I also have to remind myself how important it is to stay in gratitude. It's not realistic to be positive 100% of the time, but you better be damn sure I'm gonna try. And if anyone else is having a day or having a week or having a month, don't let that negativity envelop you. Is that even a word? I don't know. You know what I'm saying, because I'm saying it with my chest. Don't let it take you down. Give it the time that it needs, and then let that shit go. And try to fill your life with the gratitude and look at the things that you do have and move forward. But it's okay to not be okay all the time. And I just wanted to say that because, like I said, life ain't always sunshine for rainbows every single day.
Oh.
Because can I talk my come on that other side the Oakland way. Hey, C5 can't nobody do me like I do me, and I don't care about nobody else's dream so big like die my sleep, and I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it.
Of course.
To the penthouse and give that's how it's supposed to be. Life is beautiful, I believe. Flew out to Colombia and brought me home. Used to be the underdog, now they put me overseas. And I don't wanna be nobody else. Do me like I do me, and I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball in the 25.
On a quick.
Right to the air is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for his second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Setting up the screen here to Edwards. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Jackson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 30. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they could have predicted that they would come out firing on this. I think you and I were really skeptical of this season, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team is capable of.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 14. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said.
What?
Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 8 yards out. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And stretching only about a yard up to the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mallett.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or 2, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Now it's Jackson. Going right back to Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little...
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score down double digits. They got to figure out something pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Oh, come on.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by a downfield. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard
Fuck,
line.
man. I'm fucking up.
Second straight drive
Yeah,
now,
there it is.
Charles, that have ended with an interception.
Fuck it up.
So he...
I said what I said. I'd rather be famous than try that get some money.
Tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Kavontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Prescott to throw it. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
First down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They toss it down to Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A terrific return there. 27 yards all total. And it'll be Dolphin football. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he is tackled inside the 49 to the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open just a little underneath that, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. And they're going to give it to another jet sweep. Now on this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Tua. And they'll get this on the screen in motion. They get it back.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together in one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's Tua's running back complete. And he will have it to his first down. They'll go for it on 4th and 2. It's a gain of 6. They kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Oh, I threw it too late.
And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Open with a tiny Schoonmaker. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Prescott now, out to his left. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see it. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Prescott. Here's a screen down for Pollard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead.
Ah!
To races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 38 yards. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So after a scoreless first quarter, our first score of the game here in quarter number 2.
And it comes on a great run too, Brandon, because once he got past that first wave, how about how he kicked it into high gear, able to outrace defenders all the way to the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Play action, now it's Tua. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's John Smith. He's going to get it out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 27 yards there, first down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you give those linebackers a freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. 3rd and 12. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing his Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Oh, my God.
Sometimes we talk about coverage, we're just about the defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, you put those big cans down on the sideline and then the angle for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. To throw is Prescott. Forced out to his left. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
First down, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Pollard will take it up again. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Hill on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they showed improvement? Because you had 2 drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn turnovers. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup. Well, there wasn't much of a window there. Charles had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you.
Oh my God. Can't even throw it up.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jerome Baker. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the turnover, it's Tua. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll take it down shot at 45 to 46.
Fuck, I hate this fucking place.
And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now Tua. That one complete to Hill. And he'll get it down here to the 34. Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gun. You can break out,
what?
you can break in.
Come on.
It's hard to defend.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left.
This is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
The catch by Sanders is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL. on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And able to get this out to this 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says that the slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Oh, fuck me.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. He finds his man, Pollard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's all in by Brandon Cooks. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll go with Pollard here on excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 70 yards.
Missed that tackle.
He has been terrific here this afternoon. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down